Right, so how do you pronounce this? So, O'Riordan, O'Riordan, O'Riordan.
Cranberries singer Dolores O'Riordan.
Please welcome Dolores O'Riordan, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Dolores O'Riordan. I was born in September 1971 in Limerick, Ireland. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm probably known best for my work with my band, The Cranberries.
I mean, she called herself O'Riordan, but that could easily just be her accent. Maybe it's not pronounced the same. You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna call her Dolores O'Riordan. One, because I'm used to it, and two, because I'm American. Man, you think her other kids hate that tattoo on her arm? What, are we fucking picking favorites now? Hey guys, FDV here, and welcome to a new segment on my channel that I'd like to call The Music Box. I've wanted to review music on my channel for a while now, but I never really knew where to start or what to do, so I sort of put off on the idea. Then I did the Speaker Brains Pink Floyd retrospective podcast with Travis Jones, and that sort of gave me the inspiration to go through with reviewing music on my channel. But, like I said, I didn't really know where to start or what to tackle, but now a certain album has come out that I really want to talk about. Science Agrees is the debut album of the band D.A.R.K, or D.A.R.K. And before I get into the album, I'll just explain what D.A.R.K is. D.A.R.K is a supergroup, if you will, like Saint Asonia or something like that, where you take recognizable members of certain bands and put them together. Here we have Dolores O'Riordan, singer to the Cranberries and my personal favorite singer of all time, and Smith's bassist Andy Rourke. Then there's Ole Koretsky, who I'm not really familiar with, but apparently he does the backup vocals on this album, and I guess he's a producer or a DJ or something. Either way, his backup vocals are actually pretty good. He and Andy Rourke actually founded the band back in 2009 under the name Jetlag, but nothing really happened. Then in 2014, they started recording material with Dolores O'Riordan, and thus D.A.R.K was born. D.A.R.K stands for Dolores, Andy Rourke, and Koretsky. Now, why did I decide to review this? Usually when people think of my taste in music, they think of something like or like this. Or this. I have a lot of pent-up aggression, could you tell? Anyway, the reason I decided to review this above all else is one, because it's new, and two, because the Cranberries is actually one of my favorite bands of all time. Like I said, Dolores O'Riordan is my favorite singer of all time, so yeah, I really like the Cranberries. Ever since I heard Zombie, just her voice is so different from anything else I've ever heard that, I don't know, it's almost addicting in a way. I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. Just something clicked in my head where I'm like, she has a really good voice. And, you know, I do like chill stuff too. I like chill music, so yeah, the Cranberries is up there. The Smiths, on the other hand, I don't really listen to the Smiths that much, and most of the people I bring them up to tend to shit on them because they're metalheads or punk rock guys. They're people who are 99.9% likely not to like the Smiths. And also, they're a very easy target to make fun of. I myself throw jabs at Morrissey's expense as sort of a running gag among friends. For example, I love when people brag that Morrissey's such a great lyricist, and then I listen to one of their songs and he sings lyrics like,
I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now.
I also like this moment where he sounds like he just got castrated. I also find some of their song titles quite entertaining, like Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others. I mean, I can't argue with that logic. There are indeed girls of different shapes and sizes all around the world. There's also How Soon Is Now. I don't know, Morrissey. When will then be now?
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed that.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
When will then be now?
Soon.
I just realized this isn't me going over the band, this is just me having a personal vendetta against the lead singer. And I don't even hate the guy, he seems like a nice guy, it's just he's so easy to make fun of. It also doesn't help that a lot of musicians that I admire have spoken ill of him.
Now the reason I picked Morrissey, because in my opinion, Morrissey just embodies every horrible trait that a human can possibly possess. I just love this video because it catches our hero, Morrissey, lounging about on lonely, isolated terrain in this hilarious shirt. And I just, whenever I see the video of November Spawned a Monster, I'm always there with a twinge of regret that it was not I who got to direct this video, because in the last scene, Morrissey just would be doused with gasoline and set on fire. And then we would just get a wild sound mic up and just catch the sound of his hair and the polyester shirt burning into his skin and his last cries on earth. And what we would do is we could take that, put a house beat behind it, put it on a 12-inch, and sell it to all these emaciated, kids with bad teeth who don't have enough vitamin C, who never get outside. And it's like, Morrissey, cheer up, it's not that bad.
So are you people that I'm supposed to hold responsible for that creature Morrissey?
Come on, there's at least 10 Morrissey fans here. Show yourselves.
Who's to blame? Who's to blame for that fucking incubus?
That's what we wanted to hear. Thank you. Now our trip to Manchester is complete.
Henry Rollins has since apologized about what he said about Morrissey, and he actually admits that he thinks he's a cool guy, but I don't think Maynard James Keenan is ever going to apologize for what he said anytime soon. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy, does he?
I made an amazing discovery the other day. When we were in Manchester this past October, I had the delightful opportunity to spend some quality time alone with Morrissey in my hotel room. I felt it very necessary to interrogate him because I had some suspicions. So, after fucking his ass and punching him in the back of the head for about an hour straight, he finally fessed up. Now brace yourself, this is important information. Remember back near the end of Elvis's supposed death, when he was all fat? Well, it turns out he wasn't on drugs. That wasn't why he was sweating and out of shape. It was morning sickness. Swear to God. He was pregnant with Liberace's illegitimate child. Swear to God. Morrissey was born from the ass of Elvis on that infamous bathroom floor in Graceland. He didn't die. He didn't die after that. He was so mortified and ashamed at what he produced from his ass that he gave up motherhood and a singing career and moved to Kalamazoo into a trailer just south of Kalamazoo. God's honest truth. Straight from Morrissey's mouth.
In conclusion, I don't love them. I don't hate them. I think they're alright. I do like songs like Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now and Panic. And I completely understand why people hate them. This music definitely is not for everyone, but I'm not going to write them off. I definitely see where the Smiths stand in music history. They do definitely have their place. I respect them on the grounds that they're pretty much the precursor to the Cranberries. Like, without the Smiths, their sound probably wouldn't have been the same. Anyway, wasn't I supposed to be doing a fucking review or something? I just went on a tangent that took up, like, the whole video, and I haven't even gotten started on D.A.R.K. The fuck is wrong with me? ADD, that's what's wrong with me. Song number 1. Curvy. Make it so. Not only the first song on the album, this was the first single released, and by the first notes you could tell this is gonna be something different than the Smiths or the Cranberries combined. They take a more electric sound on this song and a couple of other songs on this album, and usually I would be against that, but in this case it works. It just sounds nice. Andy Rourke's bass work on this song is really good. I may have just made fun of the Smiths, but he could really play a bass. Listen closely. I also really like the backing vocals to this song. Dolores and Koretsky's vocals go well together, and the lyrics really fascinate me.
With my head okay, to incredible wealth, to the absence of shame. I see your face before it must have been a dream.
We also get some classic Dolores vocals that we all know and love. This song is a great opener. It was really a wise move to have this be the first single, and it really makes you excited to listen to the next song. Song number 2, Chynamite.
China.
China!
That was good. I didn't expect the China.
Although I said Curvy sounded completely different from anything the Cranberries or the Smiths have done, this song reminds me a lot of a Cranberries song off of Wake Up and Smell the Coffee. It's not bad. Dolores' vocals are really beautiful on it. The lyrics are a little cliche, but it still is a good song. It just isn't new like some of the other songs on this album. It reminds me of the Cranberries, and there's a couple of other songs on here that are actually really different and show how versatile Dolores is. This song isn't one of them. This one feels kind of like a filler track, especially for the next song. Also, is it just me, or does the intro to this song make you think some other song's gonna start?
Nice try, kid, but I think you just brought a knife to a gunfight.
This song is freaking awesome. At first, when it was released as the third single, I was like, oh, okay, what is this? But as I kept listening to it, I just fell in love with it. It's such a good song. The techno sound is really cranked up on this song, and it really reminds me of something you'd see in a James Bond opening sequence. I mean, you don't believe me? Check this out.
The alarm.
I'm confused. Does she not want war or something? And also, what is she saying here? Somebody tell me in the comments, please. Anyway, the other lyrics are amazing, especially the ones coming up.
Your eyes are a river, you blink and I shiver. I regret being clever, but it's just dreams I deliver.
Why do certain words like dreams, river, and eyes fascinate me so much? I'm a weirdo.